number 14 on page 365, we're still solving systems of equations. And in this case, since we're in section 8.3, we're going to be using the addition method, or else otherwise known as the elimination method. So, right? First step, can anybody see what we're going to do? Is there anything obvious with this? Yes, Allison.
You have to multiply by the negative.
Right, well, first of all, you know, when you add these together, does anything get canceled? That's the first question. Olivia, what gets canceled?
The positive and the negative side.
Which one, though? Because this one, the negative y and the plus 3y?
Yes.
But if you add 3y and negative y, you get 2y. But that doesn't, it didn't cancel. Cancel means it's gone. There's no more y variable. It's gone for good. 2x plus 2x equals 4. That didn't cancel. So you really didn't get anywhere by adding these two together. That means you have to do what? You have to manipulate it until it gets so they're opposites. Yes, Glenna, what would you have to do to make it so that they will cancel?
You multiply this equation by 3.
Good, that would work. Now do it in red. Do it in red because that makes sure that everybody sees that we added that into the question. We had to multiply it by 3 because we want, you'll see in a second, if you multiply it by 3, you will make this the opposite of that. This will become negative 3y, and negative 3y plus 3y is 0. So this rewrite the second one. Yeah, just go ahead and rewrite it over here. That's right with the arrows. So we're going to rewrite it because it makes it neat if you rewrite it. Okay? 6x minus 3y equals 27. That's the same equation but rewritten, okay?
Okay. So
Now the top one we're going to rewrite again. Go ahead, Glenna, up there and write an arrow and we'll rewrite it again. We're not going to change the top one. All right? 2x plus 3y equals negative 2. And now, look at that. There's something very special about those two equations now, and it is what? Tina.
So 3y, negative 3y cancel.
That's right. And we had to create that situation for ourselves. We created the opportunity. All right? Now, when you add them, here's the line. Go ahead and add 2x plus 6x and 2x equals 8x, right underneath it. So we've got 8x, and the 3y minus 3y cancels, and that's what we want. These things are going to cancel. They're gone. And negative 2 and 27 equals? Negative 2 plus 27? 25. Good. So unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on whether you like fractions, we now have, when we divide by 8 on both sides, a fraction. X equals 25 over 8. Which we can then, go ahead and put x equals 25 over 8, which we then plug back into either equation so that we can find our y. Did anybody get that? No. So Deontay's got another possibility, which we'll go over in a minute. You have options here. We chose to multiply by 3, so that this will be negative 3y, and that'd be positive 3y, and they'd cancel out. But Deontay decided to go, let's multiply by a negative, and it will be negative 2x plus y minus 9, and the negative 2x and the plus 2x cancel out. And that was a good way to go. Probably a little even simpler than our way, although it's pretty much equal. Either way, you're going to have to deal with fractions. Okay? So x equals 25 over 8. What do we do with it now?
you plug it into
Olivia. We plug that back into either equation. And let's do it in the top one. 2x plus 3y equals negative 2. But do it down here, please. 2x, so it'll be 2.
2 times 25 over 8.
Good. 2 times 25 over 8 plus 3y equals negative 2. Right? And if we actually just write this again, 2x. Go ahead, Glenna. Just put 2x plus 3y equals negative 2. That way we, yeah. Then you can see this is a direct substitution in for x. Okay? That's a substitution in for x. That it is, this 25 over 8 is what got substituted right there, if you circle that in red. There we go. That gets substituted into x, and there we get that. So what do? We have to deal with fractions again. 2 times 25 equals what? Actually, we can cancel this 2 over 8. Right? What do we do? So in working with fractions, you notice that 2 goes in 8 4 times. So we cancel that. We get 25 over 4 plus 3y equals negative 2. We subtract 25 over 4 on both sides, and we get 3y equals minus 2 minus 25 over 4. Well, minus 2 is equal to, actually equals minus 8 over 4, which we'll do in a second. So minus 25 over 4. All right, so you're dealing with fractions. You don't, right now, you don't have the denominators equal, so you have to change this 2 over 1 into 8 over, yeah, well, it has to be 8 over 4.
Yeah, I know. Well,
8 over 4.
why 8 over 4?
Because 8 over 4 is 2, okay? All right, so just to catch up here, we've got negative 8 over 4 minus 25 over 4 right here. And that, we got the negative 8 over 4 from this. Negative 2 over 1 can be written as negative 8 over 4. Why? If you multiplied the 2 by 4, on the top you'll get negative 8, and the bottom, 1 by 4 is 4. You get negative 8 over 4 minus 25 over 4. Then you can now add the numerators, the tops, because the bottoms are the same. Okay, so we've got 3y equals negative 33 over 4. At this point, we have to get rid of that 3. We divide it on both sides, and we'll do it in red just to make sure it's obvious. You divide by 3 on both sides, which is multiplying by 1/3, because when you divide by a number, you multiply by its reciprocal. When you divide by a number, you multiply by its reciprocal. So dividing by 3 is the same as multiplying by 1/3, and then you can go ahead and cancel the 33 into the 3 to get 11, and your answer will be negative 11 over 4. Wow, that was a long problem just to get your solution. Hello, how are you? Miss Kine, would you love to say hi to our YouTube video broadcast? We have a visitor, everybody. Come on up, let's say hello. There you go. Yay! Yeah, they were dancing. What was that song you were singing the other day? That was good. We have that on YouTube. No, not that one.
African one.
Yeah, that was good. We have some fun on it. Dr. Isaacs comes in once in a while.
Fun.
Yeah. So, well, you can ask their question online or offline.